Alright, season finale. Phoenix. Still prefer Homestead though because it's way more fun of a track. Full length race by the way, so be prepared for that. And 35 yellows later. Anyways, keys to the race car. Tires, mostly the rears because you can cook them if you're not careful. Usually it doesn't show its head until 20 plus laps into a run when you notice the effects of that. So yeah, number 2, pit road like the track is really strange. You enter in what used to be 3, which is now turn 1. Actually, you enter in turn 2, drive the entirety of the backstretch. Part of the, coming out of the last corner, it's just really weird. Really long, takes 3 years, and so forth. Anyways, number 3, Dogleg, which you'll see shortly in this clip. Everyone uses it, especially late in a race. It could turn into carnage. We don't know. Usually it does. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get to pit road, then we'll talk about this lap. Alright, making our way to pit road. We're gonna enter 1 as normal. We're gonna downshift kinda in the middle of it, and we're gonna start peeling off the track right about here. We're also gonna speed up a little because it's deep into the the thing, and there's your cone, 45 miles per hour. Let me speed this up because it takes 3.5 weeks. There's our pit speed exit, and just stay to the right of this white line, and there's your cone to merge. So onto the lap. Alright, here we are about to take our lap. Fixed setup, fixed weather. Only changes I made were the brake bias, really nothing else. You'll see it on screen anyway. Give me a 27.4. And you'll notice right away how weird the Q line is. To achieve this kind of lap in this weather with this particular car. Alright, so let's see how this lap was done and we'll talk about it. And there we have it. Let me back that up. Alright, so all I did to set up this lap, and obviously you're not going to be doing this in a race. For 1, you'll be out of tires, and 2, good luck setting that up. Because you got to enter 3 and 4 extremely high, then just dive down and hope you had the throttle planted at the right time. And you're going to be below the start finish when you're actually taking the lap, so yeah, we'll see how this was done into turn 1 and we'll start breaking it down. So I'm already in that descent, if you will. I'm below the line all the way to the inside pit wall. Now, back there. Alright, so you see how there's this black, darker pavement, I would say. And then you see the yellow line to the right. Now you want to kind of keep it here because the more that way to the right you go, it kind of upsets the car more, and it makes it bounce more and kind of ruins your entry to 1. So let me slow-mo from here. Little slow-mo. Because we're aiming for that little black square in between those 1 and 2 cone markers there on the wall on the fence. So we're hitting the limiter pretty hard already. And once we're alongside that black thing, we're going to begin on the brakes. So right about here, relatively hard on the brakes, not too hard. Just enough to slow it down. We're going to trail brake all the way till we feel like it's done, washing out. We want it to be close to the yellow line. Not perfect, but close. You see we're letting it roll so it can drift up just a little bit. You'll see once it starts going back down, that's when we introduce some throttle. Right here, we're going to try to keep it on the yellow line up until the last part of the corner. Too early, and you'll probably pound the wall too late, and you'll be giving up time. So I was on the throttle, and I'm fighting it. Especially right here. Right here, the banking goes from somewhat banked to nothing. So it has a little transition. You can actually hear RPMs change. Well, not there, but you know. So into 3, similar approach, except we're looking at these cones on the right. See the 3 there? There's a 2 and a 1 way in the distance. Well, before that green thing, whatever the hell that is. So I'm braking pretty much as I'm passing the 3 into the 2. So right about here. Hard on the brakes, kind of straight. Then you want to turn in, start trail braking. All the way down to the inside wall there. And really close to the yellow line. If not, just touch it. You want to be right on that yellow line. And you see, once we're there, we're going to start picking some throttle up. Again. So you power out. Here it's relatively, well, I will say stable for now. But it's not going to stay that way. Especially if you abuse them. So we're looking at the restart zone here. And you should be full throttle by this point. And then start your tracking out. Which you'll see there all the way to the wall. And there you go. Alright, that's it for, well, the season of track guides. At least for this car. This was the final one, I guess. And next year we'll probably do some things different. I don't know. Too much stuff to deal with, so yeah, we'll be back eventually. Anyways, I'm racing Chewy Side.